And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Snagged in the middle. It's Harrell. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big... On that one, the tackle is finally made. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rivers. Got the quick pass. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! First points of the day are on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Navy's offense will take the field for the first time. By a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top. To try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Find some fresh air. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available.
Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Harrell. Touchdown, Arkansas State. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Kent. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. The give on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air. It's Rayner. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Red Wolves have enough for the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on the last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Goes to the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Fighting off the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, midshipman. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense in a bunch formation.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Red Wolves with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quick completion on the out. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Summers. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sure hands. It's Chapman. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Horvath. Here comes the heat. Fires deep on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's a heat. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Catch in the middle, it's Burris.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're setting up the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Summers. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Navy! And what a... With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he... Handoff, keep working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
it's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's crossed. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Bulls! They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quarterback making checks. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Dangerous screen into traffic. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. He'll take it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who is hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He stopped for no gain. Again, back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. They kick it away on fourth down, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Rivers. Just a short pass to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. There he goes. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Red Wolves are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. He's in open space downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Gives it on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Green. Got his man. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He's... Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Brings into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Cross. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Rayner. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they... They'll give it to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. So now it's second and long. Looking for room. It's Cross. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got it in the middle. It's and he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Rivers. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rucker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Summers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Summers. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking downfield on first down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Wolves will have it first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They're going to run it. Runs through a tackle. On Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. On the option, he'll toss it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again.
The Sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Using his legs, it's play, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rayner. With the catch, it's Summers. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Summers. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Red Wolves are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Summers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Out of the backfield, he's open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense backed up, and this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with the pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Burris. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, force the 2nd down and goal.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's got him. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Snagged in the middle. It's clapped. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to throw, and not much time to work with. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games, and you
Get set. Set. Red 29. Red. Hot. Blue 85. White 53. White 52. Here we go. Let's go. Ready. Hut. Get ready. Set. Ho, ho, ho. Set. Set. Ready. Halo, halo. Set. Red 18. Red 18. Patriot, Patriot. Ho, ho, ho. White 29. One Taylor, Taylor. Blue 30. Blue 30. Return, return. Hut. Ready. Ready. Easton, Easton. Set, set. Ready. Check, check. White knock. Black 14. Let's go. Check, check. Set. Black 88. Hut. Red 54. Set. Black 18. Check, check. Social, social. Set. Red 29. Set. White 8. Fabric, fabric. Snare, snare. Set. All right. Roller, roller. Pump, pump. Set. Blue 85. Check, check. Red 54. Let's go. Animal, animal. Monster, monster. Indy, Indy.
it.